All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here at Loudoun Valley High School. My name is Bill Russatello with my main man, Rod Ogren.
Good evening, everyone.
I have the pleasure of also having here star closer of the last game I was here, Jonathan Sedmak's dad, keeping official score tonight, Tim Sedmak. Jeff Brown is working the scoreboard for us here, folks, on an absolutely gorgeous evening for the first round, the Dulles District first round playoff game between the visiting Loudoun County Raiders and our hometown, Loudoun Valley Vikings. On the hill for the Vikings is David Gingras. At bat for the Raiders, their shortstop, number 5, Mitch Gillen. Gingras gets the call on the corner to even the count at 1.
See, Bill, I even put up the positions for you today, and you can't see it because my monitor's not working.
That's all right. I'm going to depend on you to give me all the thing I need. Everything I need is going to come right from Rod Ogren.
You just ask. I'll give you everything I can.
We all know that Rod is the CTO of this operation. He's working the camera, doing the stats, making it all go down.
If I don't know the answer.
Gillen fouls off 1. Gingras gets ahead in the count, 1 and 2.
If I don't know the answer, I'll be glad to make it up for you.
Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Oh, he got a piece. He got a piece.
Yeah. Oops,
you want to give us a little history on these two teams, Rod?
No.
Well, you can tell us what happened in the regular season.
Yeah, I know. I didn't have a chance to catch up with counting the regular season. These two have played each other. Oh, here we go.
And there's a swing and a comebacker right back to Gingras. He'll field cleanly and trot over, dump it off to first base for the first out of the inning.
So, as I was saying, these two have played each other twice, and Valley won both matchups. The first one at County, they won 7-5, and then right here at Valley, they won 3-2 in a walk-off at the bottom of the 7th. I believe it was a single that was a walk-off. That was inside for ball 1.
All right, and stepping to the dish for the Raiders is their first baseman, number 24, Stephen Summer.
The Valley is the 3 seed in the tournament. Riverside is 1, Woodgrove is 2.
Gingras gets the call on the outside corner with a breaking ball to even the count. 1 and 1, 1 out here. We're in the top of the first at Loudoun Valley High School once again. Beautiful evening for baseball here at Loudoun Valley High School. Summer will step out. We'll get an opportunity here in a moment. We'll set the Valley Viking defense for you. Breaking ball is nubbed down to third. Molnar charges, throws off bounce across the diamond. Nice play by third baseman, number 5, Jared Molnar, for the second out of the inning. And that'll be a perfect intro. Playing short is number 1, Aaron Lautenschlager. Over at second is number 15, Jonathan Sedmak. Designated hitter is Michael Grupe. In left field, we have Reese Goodland. Center field, Riley Ashby. And in right field, Coy Cron. Doing the catching tonight is Joseph Donofrio. That ball is a can of corn for the right fielder I just mentioned, Coy Cron. Squeezes the third out of the inning, and Gingras has a clean 1-2-3 inning.
All right. Good way to start for the Vikes.
Yeah, you can't beat that. 1-2-3 inning, minimal pitches. What do you throw, about 10 pitches?
True. 9 pitches.
9 pitches?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll set the defenses and everything for you here momentarily.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Well, give us a chance to set the... You going to put up on the screen there?
Yeah, I can put up on the
Raider
screen.
defense?
Away defense. And there
Doing
you go.
Pitching
it's not
for the Raiders is number 11, Joe Alexander. Last time I saw Joe Alexander, he was dribbling a basketball through the Valley Vikings defense on the basketball court.
Who else we got in there? I don't think this is right. No, Pomada. He's just got the pitcher wrong.
Doing the catching is number 8, Sean Garvin. At first base, number 24, Stephen Summer. Playing second base, number 1, Thomas Ronis. The hot corner for the Raiders is number 7, Dutch De Prospero. Shortstop, number 5, Mitch Gillen. In left field is number 10, Jack Pomada. Center field, number 29, Sean Goodhart. Playing right field is number 9, Spencer Pomada.
The Pomada brothers.
The Pomada brothers are out there. The Raiders are managed by head coach Matt Landers. And, of course, the Vikings are managed by Wayne Todd. Todd getting, what did he get, his 500th victory this season?
He did. In fact, I think it was against County that he got his 500.
Against County, right?
Yeah.
We were here. StatStream Biz was here for that game, I believe.
Yeah, we were. We were here, and then when they did a celebration the next Saturday against Broad Run, they had a little ceremony out here for
They did have a nice ceremony.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll move to the bottom of the first inning. Once again, stepping to the plate for the Vikings is our leadoff hitter. Their shortstop, number 1, Aaron Lautenschlager.
First pitch called ball 1.
First pitch misses. Lautenschlager gets himself ahead in the count, 1-0. Alexander brings the fastball. That's a little bit high in the zone, and Lautenschlager will jump ahead 2-0 in the count. You're going to hear me say it often tonight, folks. It's absolutely gorgeous evening for baseball here at Loudoun Valley.
Yes, it is.
That ball looks to be good to me from where I'm sitting, but it's called a ball.
That's why we're up here and they're down there, Bill.
I'm Alexander. I got to have that one. He does get that one. Throws another fastball, this time on the outside corner. It's 3-1. Lautenschlager being a good leadoff here for the Vikings.
Oh, I got to put the county logo up.
And that ball is up in the zone as well.
Right.
Good leadoff there by the shortstop, Lautenschlager.
One man on.
Stepping to the dish now is third baseman Jared Molnar, who made that nice defensive play in the top of the inning.
Yes, he did.
Looks down at head coach Wayne Todd, flashing the signs.
Get you the
third base way up on the grass for the Raiders, expecting to bunt. Squares around.
High.
Ball is high once again in the zone. Alexander might be a little nervous here at the starting of the first playoff game. Everything's up a little bit. Lautenschlager just got 1 foot on the edge of the grass over there at first. 1-0 delivery. That ball is high, but Molnar offers at it, and he'll foul it back out of play to even the count at 1. Looked again to be a little high with his fastball there, Rod.
Yeah, it did seem a bit high, but like I said, Molnar went after it. He didn't squirt a bunt on that one either. Let him swing away now. There we go.
How come he's not here?
There he bunts.
And that's a nice bunt. He might know. He doesn't even look at second. He'll just throw across.
Get the one.
Bunt was laid down a little bit stiff, and the third baseman was up, but he didn't even take a look at second base.
Nope.
He was content to get the out at first. So Molnar does his job and advances Lautenschlager into scoring position for number 7, who steps to the dish. Is that number 7? It is number 7.
David Gingras.
I don't know. It's
David Gingras.
I know. I have him here as number 3.
That's the batting order.
No, that's a
He's
mistake.
definitely 7.
StatStream, we make mistakes.
Once in a while.
So it is starting pitcher David Gingras, and obviously, as you can see, he's number 7, folks.
Glad we get that cleared up.
I'm arguing with myself.
Gingras' family was getting upset.
He's 7. He calls for time, but doesn't get it. He asked for time a little late as the pitcher, Joe Alexander, was setting his delivery. Umpire wouldn't give him time. So the count evens at 1 on the foul. Once again, Lautenschlager out in scoring position with 1 down here in the bottom of the first. Ball's hit to the right side to second baseman. He'll swallow that one up and toss over for the second out of the inning. On the play, Lautenschlager moves over to third base. I'm just going to listen to what Jeff Brown says numbers are. Trust him. Stepping to the dish now is the cleanup hitter, number 21, the left fielder, Reese Goodland.
Whoa.
Alexander leaves a breaking ball high and outside. The catcher there with a bluff throw down to keep Lautenschlager honest. Here's the 1-0 delivery to Goodland. Right down the middle, and he'll fly it out lazily to center field. Oh, drifts over to left field now, and the left fielder for the Raiders, Jack Pomada, squeezes it for the third out of the inning. So the Vikings, they threaten, but they don't put one across. And we'll move to the top of the second with no score, Rod.
Yeah, stranded man at third. That's not really what they wanted to do. They're trying to manufacture, but couldn't quite get him around. It's all right. Go to the second.
You got some stats?
I got a couple stats.
One inning of play. That's what he does, folks. He's the CTO stat master. He's going to throw some stats at us.
What we got here?
One inning. Here we go. First inning stats.
Yep, there you go.
I can tell you, I see a bunch of donuts.
See,
a
lot of zeros. the batting average is all zero. But the on-base percentage is 167, so, you know. Up next, we got
Statstream.biz. The mathematics will tell you that no hits, runs, or errors after one.
It's very complex math at this point of the game. So Sean
Tim
Garvin.
Sedmak's got a perfect game going over here.
Sean Garvin, Jack Pomada, and Joe Alexander are due up for the Raiders in their second appearance. I have player stats too, but that's even less meaningful right now.
There you go. All right, once again, we are Statstream.biz, and all this amazing, entertaining action could not be brought to you without the help of our sponsors. Special thanks. Oh, there's a public address announcer, Jeff Brown. We'll get to the sponsors later. We've got plenty of time here, right? We got 7 innings, and then we got to watch some Bruins playoff hockey. Game 4.
I know.
As they go for the Prince of Wales Trophy.
It could be the sweeping. Go for the what? Prince of Wales Trophy. What the heck is that?
Prince of Wales Trophy is what you get in hockey.
I thought it was a Stanley Cup. Oh, if you win your...
All right, let's get back to baseball. That was number 8, Sean Goodhart. No, it wasn't. It was number 29. It was a center fielder with a comebacker to Gingras for the first out of the inning. Stepping to the plate is number 10, the left fielder, Jack Pomada.
So Gingras almost perfect so far. He's only thrown 10 pitches. Only faced 4 batters.
Ball's a little tight.
And he's got 4 outs.
Understandably so, as you can see Pomada right up on that dish. I would argue that his feet are not even, I don't know, I guess they're right, well, I can't see the end of the box, but no, he's right up in there. He's in there still. Doesn't get the call, and he falls behind 2-0. That ball's low and outside. The left fielder, Pomada, jumps out ahead in the count 3-0. One down here in the Raider top of the second inning here.
There's a strike.
Taking all the way is Pomada, and Gingras lays that one right down the middle, 3-1. It's a 3-1 pitch. That one is inside and low as well, and Pomada will work a walk for the first county base runner of the contest. And now Gingras' counterpart, pitcher, number 11, Joe Alexander.
So with 1 out, do you think you try a bunt here, or you just swing away?
I'm just glad he's not going to sink a 3-pointer. There's a line shot, rope into left field for Alexander. First pitch he sees, he lines in the left. And now the Raiders are threatening with runners at first and second and 1 down. Kid is obviously a heck of an athlete there, Rod.
Yes, he is. A pitcher and a hitter and a basketball player.
Yep.
Probably plays football, too.
I'm sure I was going to say you could probably give him a football. He'd be just fine with that as well.
He may well play for county.
Third baseman now, number 7, Dutch De Prospero. As Gingras, they try to work a pickoff play. Sedmak coming in behind the runner out there at second.
Yeah, they got that working last game we were here.
Yeah.
They picked off Dominion, got him in a rundown.
Well, Mason Field.
Soccer
play, isn't he?
There's a soccer game going on to our left. And the PA
that's the guy
announcer
who's
is
really excited. Is
yeah.
there a boy over there?
That's the PA announcer, Kurt Newport.
Oh,
He does the soccer games. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, when we stream soccer, Kurt usually does those, and that's why, because he gets a little excited.
Mason Field. He's a good basketball player. I coached him in basketball this past season. Swing and a miss there by
We have 1-1.
De
Yes.
Prospero. Runners on first and second. One out for the Raiders. Yeah, Dutch that's a baseball player from old school there.
Uncle Dutch. Isn't that it? Come on. Nope.
Oh, they won't give it to him. They're not going to give him the out. They're saying he was juggling. I thought he squeezed it. Lost on the transfer.
Oh, they didn't even give him the
I don't know
out.
if he's going to get an argument here from Coach Todd.
Wow.
But nonetheless, he's going to be ruled safe on the fielder's choice, and now the Raiders will have the sacks loaded. That'll bring the second baseman, number 1, Tom Ronis, with a chance to put the Raiders out in front. That ball is low. Talking about famous old baseball names, one of my famous old baseball names was Mordecai Three Fingers Brown. Yeah, I love that one.
Why did his mom name him Three Fingers?
All right, there's a strike for Gingras to even the count at 1.
I wrote the wrong
The
thing.
Vikings are going to play the corners up, and the middle infielders are going to try to twist a double play and get Gingras out of this inning.
Yeah, they had a chance last time.
High fastball, he swings right through it. Gingras now ahead 1-2. He'll take a strikeout for sure.
Yeah, that'd be a great thing to have right now.
Leaves the off-speed pitch up high. Kind of figured you might try to twist one off low in the strike zone and depend on Donofrio to block it. Count evens at 2. Ooh, doesn't get the call. That was a nice-looking pitch. Little bit inside, A close pitch there. Now the count is full. Bases are loaded. 1 out.
Got to throw a strike now.
Gingras looks into Donofrio. 3-2 pitch.
Fouls him off.
Fastball right down the middle. Fouled straight back by Ronis.
He's got to be looking for that.
The baseball purist will tell you that means he was right on that one, Rod.
Yep. He's looking for a pitch.
3-2 pitch again to
the base is
Ronis.
loaded.
Is up high in the zone.
Oh, walked in a run.
He'll walk in a run. Bases will, of course, stay loaded. Joe Alexander will trot over to third. Donofrio will go out, try to settle Gingras down. Stepping to the plate is number 9, the right fielder, Spencer Pomada.
All right, Valley really needs to get out of this jam.
We need to get out here, Rod.
Yes, they do. 2 would be nice, but we'll be happy with 1 right now.
Ball is
There's a strike.
in there for a count. They got a hit. They have a hit. Alexander has a hit. That ball's inside a little bit. Count is 1-1. My partner here, Rod Ogren, working cameras, stats, computers. It's tough being a CTO of this organization. Oh, whatever an organization is.
It's because we have, just we're overstaffed.
Well, an organization is an operation and organization together.
Yeah,
That's
so
how my brain works.
you just coined a new word.
All right, 2-1 pitch here from Gingras. Ball is roped into left field. That's going to get down. They're going to try to score 2 in the play. The ball is bobbled out there by the left fielder, and they'll take a 3-0 lead.
Wow.
I don't think that the left fielder, Goodland, would have had to play on it anyway.
No, I don't think he would have either.
as the runner on second had a clean view of that play all the way out. He was off and running, and he was going to score easily no matter what.
All right, second run charged to Mr. Gingras. And looks like we're looking at a pitching change here. That's who they'd be bringing in, most likely.
Pitching coach Jason Young making a visit for the Vikings to talk to Gingras, and looks like they're going to make a switch here. Gingras is going to be out of this ball game. Coming in to throw for the Vikings is going to be number 42, Ryan Dudek. We had talked earlier, Rod, you and I, that we were on the impression that possibly Dudek might get this start.
Yeah, I think they were trying to save him for the next game, but Gingras just not able to hold down the fort here, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's a do-or-die situation.
Yeah, it is.
So here we are in the second inning, and Dudek will find his coming into a tight spot. He's behind 3-0 with 2 runners on and only 1 out.
Yeah, not where you want to come in, especially being behind 3-0. But I mean,
yeah,
so walked one in and had an error in there to get an unearned run. Got to help themselves out defensively, and hasn't happened thus far. But It's early, plenty of time to come back. Number 5, Mitch Gillen.
The base hits were kind of clean, though. Solidly struck balls in the left field. He kind of lost his command a little bit. So.
Oh yeah, they definitely were. I mean, credit to County, they definitely hit the ball well. So, I mean, only the one error really only saved 1 run, so it'd be at least be a 2.
Coach Wayne Todd not wasting any time here. Again, it's a do-or-die situation for Valley. He'll make the pitching move.
Yeah, unlike the bigs, you only get 1 game.
Stepping to the plate for County is number 5, and he is their shortstop, leadoff hitter, Mitch Gillen. Gillen do the first time.
Ground out in the first.
Ground out in the first, okay. Dudek very deliberate on the mound. Ball, nice play by Moner. He tags the plate.
Tags.
That's all right.
All right, got 1.
Nice stop and got an out. They
what?
He tugged him.
He tagged him.
How's he not out at third?
I don't know. They're saying they missed him.
Okay. I mean, I'm getting old and I can't see very well, but it looked to me like he tugged him on the hip.
Yep.
Apparently he didn't tag him on the hip.
No, it's an error.
You're not going to give him an infield hit? He had to dive to stop it.
Well, he could have flipped it a second.
Yeah, infield hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'd give him an infield hit.
Yeah.
It's a nice stop by Molnar. I don't know how. I don't think anybody in the booth here can tell anybody that's watching online right now how they didn't get that out. We all thought that he put the tag, the glove, and he thought so as well.
Yeah.
You could tell he's still arguing over there, looking. Well, he's not really arguing. He's just dumbfounded.
Yeah, so, I'm not surprised. I mean, I don't know.
But at any rate, the bases are loaded once again. So now Dudek is really in a jam. He's ahead in the count, 1-2. He's got the bases loaded. Batting is the first baseman, number 24, Steven Sommer. Or Sommer, S-O-M-M-E-R. I'm not sure how he pronounces it, Rod. We'll go with Sommer.
I'll go with Sommer.
That ball is lined in the left field as well. That's going to be another base hit.
2 more.
They'll hold the runner coming from second. One run will score, and the bases will remain loaded.
Yep.
And County's just going station to station here.
What's that? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's all right. You can fix. I would fix it I wouldn't worry about it right now. Fix it at the break.
Ball is low and in the dirt. The delivery from Dudek for a ball. And at bat now is number 29, the center fielder, Sean Goodhart. That ball was lifted into right field. It's shallow. I don't think it's deep enough to score a run. They're going to not send him. And a nice throw there. Right hits the cutoff, as he should fundamentally. That was Coy Cron squeezing just the second out, so we need one more out to stop the bleeding. Batting now is the catcher, number 8, Sean Garvin. Base is still loaded for County, and they have a 4-0 lead here. We're only in the top of the second. That is the good news, Rod. Plenty of baseball yet to be played.
Yeah, that is the good news. Plenty left, but put themselves in a pretty good hole here. But nice thing about baseball, there's no time limit. So just keep hitting the ball. You'll keep batting.
And they throw it away.
Oh, no.
You don't see that play too often to begin with. A pick-off attempt at third base, but he did have him.
Yep.
He had him picked off, and they unable to connect. The throw a little behind the bag. Molnar was running one way. The ball was on the other side, and he couldn't corral it. That would be an error on the pitcher. Runners advance. Now they're at second and third with 2 outs. And Dudak's delivery is low and outside, and he'll fall behind 1-0. Once again, the batter, Sean Garvin. That's the 5th run of the inning for the Raiders.
Haven't updated it yet. Hang on. Yeah, I haven't updated mine either, so.
Right down the middle. Strike 1.
All right. Now we're caught up. 5-0, 1-1, 2 outs.
All good to go there?
Yeah.
That's Chief Technology Officer Rod Ogren. That ball looks to be good, and that's strike 3. We only had one. Okay.
Okay.
We missed one on the pickoff attempt.
See, I thought that's
so
what I
that
had.
is the called third strike of the inning,
go.
And once Valley gets to the bench, they're going to take a deep breath.
Man,
that was a tough inning for the Vikes.
That was a brutal inning. Wow. 5-0. Yeah, we know.
We got it. All right, it's going to give me a chance here to get back on our sponsors. You get some stats up there, Rod?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Statstream.biz. My name is Bill Russatella. I'm here with Rod Ogren. A special thank you, of course, to First Team Sports, changing the way you do fundraising. FirstTeamSports.com. If you want to put a logo on some apparel, go see my man Pat Cunningham. He'll put a logo on your business attire or your sports apparel. He also specializes in fundraising for all our youth high schools. Once again, First Team Sports. Our friends over at Velocity Wings. Come in and enjoy one of their 6 family-friendly Virginia locations for their award-winning gourmet wings. VelocityWings.net. Great food and live sports. Of course, Valley Energy in the heart of Purcellville. Valley Energy, the smart choice for all your propane, diesel fuel, and heating oil needs. Valley Energy, of course, neighborly professional service, flexible payment options, and competitive pricing. ValleyEnergy.org. If you have a problem, Rod, with your heating or cooling system, who do you call?
I'm going to call Mannix.
Because you don't panic, you call Mannix. Mannix HVAC. They'll be there for all your HVAC needs when you need them. MannixHVAC.com. Lydia Clark Realty. Lydia, specializing in military relocations and now batting for the Vikings. The second baseman, number 15, Jonathan Sedmak.
Okay, I need to get something started here.
First pitch from Alexander is low and outside. And the Vikings desperately need some base runners.
Yes, they do.
They had 3 hits, I think. That ball is...
they're batting 400, so...
low and outside as Sedmak ahead in the count. 2-0. We do need some base runners. That ball is ground down to third base. Fielded cleanly. The throw is across the dish to get the first out of the inning for the Raiders. That was third baseman Dutch De Prospero. Stepping to the plate for the Vikings is a designated hitter, number 33, Michael Grupe. They got 3 hits.
So De Prospero to Summer on that play. See the numbers on Joe Alexander on your screen.
1 out, no base runners. Alexander will work out of the full, not the
Full wind-up?
The wind-up. It's tough getting old. He's not messing around. He's grabbing it, and he's ready to go.
That's right.
So Group A steps out of the box. I don't blame him. Alexander staring him down. He's ready to throw.
Wasting no time.
He is not messing around. He's got a 5-0 lead. He's feeling good out there now.
Yep.
Pitch is outside. Group A ahead. Again, he's got to step out a little bit here as Alexander is ready to come. The 2-1 pitch. Breaking balls, a called strike. Evens the count at 2. There's Lydia Clark on our screen there. Once again, all of our sponsors, their ads are coming across our live feed here for you folks at home. And that ball is a called third strike. Looked to be at the top of the zone, but yeah, probably too close to take. Now 2 outs. Stepping to the plate is the first baseman, number 22, Brad Walker. That ball is hit firmly in the left field, but the left fielder's right there to grab it. He got a good piece. But the Vikings will go 1-2-3 in the bottom of the second. Yeah. Not buying a lot of time there for Dudak.
No, they're not.
All right, after 2, it's County 5 and Loudoun Valley nothing. Let's get back to our sponsors real quickly. I was telling you about Lydia Clark Realty.
Her ad's running right now.
Her ad is running right now, all right. Yeah. So she is a professional comprehensive realtor here in Purcellville. Pre-staging, does professional photography and video, and a very comprehensive marketing plan. And once again, she's a military relocation specialist. I will tell you personally, I know that Lydia supports all of our youth sports here in the county, a big sponsor for our Purcellville Cannons. Coming this June to downtown Purcellville, my man Kevin Bednards, he's a Purcellvillian himself, owner of the Ashburn Pub, will be opening up the Purcellville Pub, where the Coney Island Diner used to be. The PurcellvillePub.com. Check out daily updates on Facebook. Kevin Bednar is very active in social media. He'll be having a cozy atmosphere down there, I can tell you that. Welcome home, the Purcellville Pub, coming in June to downtown Purcellville. And, of course, our friends over at Loudoun Valley Floors. Since 1991, they've been taking care of all of our residents out here in Western Loudoun. Once again, special thanks to Loudoun Valley Floors. We move to the top of the third with Dudak on the hill for the Vikings. His first offering is outside. At the plate is the left fielder, number 10, Jack Pomada. What the heck was that? Is that the soccer game?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that was a soccer game.
We got a lot going on over here. A beautiful night here at Loudoun Valley. We got soccer, softball and baseball. That ball is hit lazily out to left field. Oh, no, it's hit a little further than I thought it was. It gets over the left fielder, Reese Gillen's head. I thought it was going to be a can of corn. That ball goes all the way to the fence for a stand-up double. I thought that thing was going right at him.
Yeah, well, it's hard for me to tell. I'm looking on too small of a screen.
I thought that was right at him. Now stepping to the plate with another runner in scoring position is the pitcher, Joe Alexander. He delivered his last time up with a line single in the left field.
On the first pitch, I believe. He didn't waste any time.
First pitch he saw. Yes, that's correct. Number 11. He offers it that one and hits it into right field. Gets a good piece, but it's going to be squeezed out there by right fielder Coy Cron.
Runner stays.
Oh, Sedmack's out there now? Oh, they switched. Okay.
What's that?
My bad. That's Jonathan Sedmack now in right field as Gingras moved over to second base and Dudak came in to pitch. So Cron is not in the game defensively anymore? Okay.
So who's batting? Number 7? Yep. No, yeah, I mean, yeah. I'll have to fix that later. Come on. Yeah, I'm sure. All right, fine. Just leave it.
Pitch is swung on and missed by De Prospero, the county third baseman, as Dudak jumps out ahead, 0-2.
De Prospero reached on an error last inning. No, there's only one out. There's only one out.
One out here in the top of the third.
Yeah, remember the first guy hit a double?
Yep.
And we had a fly, that's right.
Ball is fouled back and out of play. De Prospero hanging tough. 1-2 count. Runner on second, one out here for the Raiders.
Is Dudak really trying to get out of this inning without any more damage? That's fouled back.
Ball is fouled straight back right over top of us, Rod.
Yeah, could have reached up and caught it with a really long arm.
They're making Dudak work here.
Yeah, he's already at 19 pitches.
Yeah. That one's going to be out of play, I believe. Might have a. Oh no, Donofrio's going to have a.
Got it.
He does squeeze it.
Nice.
Ball stays in play, and Donofrio will squeeze it for the second out of the inning. Ryan Dudak really needed that one. Coming to the plate now is the second baseman, number 1, Tom Ronis. Still with a duck out on the pond there in scoring position is number 10, Pomada, who doubled over the left fielder's head. What's that?
Yeah, Tom walked last inning. He walked in the
That ball has hit the left field and it struck well, but this time Goodland's going to camp under it, and he will squeeze it for the third out of the inning.
All right. Yep, definitely need some chipping away.
We'll move to the home half of the third. The Vikings are still looking for their first hit of this contest, Rod.
Yes, they are. They got to get their bats going now. Some of these games you can get away without hitting a lot, but not today. 5-0. They got a long ways to go.
What kind of music we got here playing here? Sounds a little romantic.
I think our new sponsor's in there too.
I was wondering why Sid Mike had his hand on my back. All right, we got a couple other sponsors to thank here, Rod. We got Loco Sports. You'll go crazy for our sports coverage. Locosports.info.
.info, yes.
And then Wayne the Voice
Matthews.
Voice Sports. You can find him on Facebook, Voice Sports, viewing our youth consistently everywhere. Once again, it's thanks to First Team Sports, Velocity Wings, Valley Energy, Mannix HVAC, Lydia Clark Realty, the Percival Pub, Loudoun Valley Floors. There we got all our sponsors in now, right?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Nice
we need
job.
a leadoff here. As
Yes,
the
we
catcher
do.
for the Vikings, number 29, Joseph Donofrio, will look to get something going for the Vikings.
Yeah, they've had, one base runner?
Yep.
Pushed him around to third, but left him there.
And Alexander doing what he should do with a 5-0 lead. He's just filling the zone with strikes.
Yep, let his defense make the plays if they have to.
Swing and a miss by Donofrio. Alexander jumps out, 0-2. Won't go fishing. He throws it outside and low. Donofrio lays off. Count moves to 1-2. Poor throw from the catcher back to Alexander. That would drive me nuts as a coach. You got a pitcher in a groove. The last thing you want to do is have him wait to get the ball back from the catcher. That ball is high and outside to even the count at 2.
Joseph just trying to get on base here any way he can. Oh, struck him out.
Called third strike there. It had a little tail on it from my point of view. It almost had a little screw effect to it. Little outside, but he gets the call. And Donafria will go down looking. That ball is outside a little further. He called it a ball.
Yeah, it's a ball.
And this will bring the center fielder, number 8, Riley Ashby, to the dish. That ball is up high in the zone. Coach Wayne Todd beside himself down there.
Just trying to get some base runners.
Yeah, getting a little fidgety. I don't blame him.
This is not
There's a 2-0 pitch. That ball is inside. 3-0 count. As once again, we've said it before, we're desperately looking for base runners here. 3-0 pitch from Alexander is taken high. Wow. Alexander doesn't like that call. He thinks that was a strike.
Yeah, well,
but we do have a base runner, Rod.
You got to have some makeup calls once in a while. Yes, we do. Second base runner of the evening.
The Viking leadoff batter will step into the plate. That's shortstop, number 1, Aaron Lautenschlager. Ball is down low. Another ball. Alexander
He's throwing 5 straight balls.
Not quite as sharp as he was earlier. I think it all goes back to the bad throw from the catcher.
You know what it is, Bill? I put their logo up. Finally, so I was trying to jinx them. They didn't have their logo up before.
Oh.
Now I've got it, so maybe it'll work.
Riley Ashby, a little shorter lead this time as they threw over there. That ball is up high again.
6 straight.
That is 6 straight balls, is that right?
6 straight balls.
Okay.
And now they're going to have a conversation with him.
All right. And that'll bring the coaching staff of the Raiders out to take his temperature a little bit there and try to settle him down a little bit.
No, I was just futzing with it.
So it's a commanding 5-0 lead.
Well, it's...
And the Vikings are working on getting some base runners here. They have 1 man on, a 2-0 count. Be nice to see a couple guys get on. The more guys that get on, of course, the more pressure you're going to put on the pitcher, Alexander. Which is why the coach went out to give him a little chat. All right, now we have Ashby takes his lead off first. The 2-0 pitch from Alexander. That ball is right down the middle for a called strike.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see him swing at that one. I mean, you kind of expect one right down the middle after 6 straight balls.
Yeah, 2-1 now. He looks over at Ashby. Another fastball.
Get over
That's
there.
going to get down. No, it's not. It's going to go right into the glove of the center fielder.
We're hitting right at him.
Yeah. That was Sean Goodhart, the Raider center fielder, making that grab.
No, he took 1 step.
Ball was hit right at him. So now 2 outs. Ashby still on first base. And the third baseman, Jared Molnar. And Ashby gets picked off first base to end the third.
Wow.
They almost picked him off earlier in the inning. And Alexander, with an amazing pickoff move, catches Ashby napping. You'd think after he almost got picked off, he'd be a little bit more on his toes, but he gets picked off. You hate to see it.
Yeah. All right, so 5 will be back in the next inning.
No worse feeling than that if you're a base runner in a game. You're down 5-0, and you get picked off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's not like you need a big lead. Stealing second ain't going to do you a whole lot of good when you're down by 5.
No. I can tell you, speaking from experience, that I used to get picked off in my high school career without a big lead because I didn't have any speed either. But I would still manage to get picked off somehow. That's the worst feeling in the world. You look up and you're praying that the guy's going to call you safe. No, not fundamentally sound baseball. So the Vikings still without a hit. Alexander looked like he might be getting a little unraveled, but a great coaching decision there to slow things down, have a little chat with him, and next thing you know, they're out of the inning unscathed. The right fielder for the Raiders, number 9, Spencer Pomada, What did he do, Rod?
He did. Let's see what he did.
Off-speed pitch from Dudak, a called first strike.
He had a single in the second.
Pomada singled his first time up.
I'm guessing he had an RBI with that.
RBI single. Ball was
at?
down low, I believe. I think that's 1-1.
Yeah. Come on.
Looks like a slider or maybe a curve there. Just twist outside a little bit. I don't know if he has a slider. Does he have a slider? Who knows? It was a breaking ball that was outside.
I told you last game.
There's another breaking ball that served into right field. It's going to get down for a hit.
Man.
Sedmak will get the ball in.
Tattooing us
and
here.
the leadoff batter for the Raiders is on with a single to right field. Oh, there's one out in the inning? No, nobody out.
No, nobody out.
Yeah, that was the leadoff batter, right?
Yeah, leadoff,
okay.
yeah.
Right.
He's saying leadoff for the top of the order, yes.
Now,
that difference.
Coming to the plate is the shortstop, number 5, Mitch Gillen.
So Mitch ground out in the first and had a single in the second.
He'll pop that one straight up. Lautenschlager goes back and calls everybody off. He'll squeeze it for the first out of the inning. One pitch, one out. Like to see that.
I like to see that, definitely.
Now batting number 24, Steven Summer.
First baseman for the Raiders, number 24, Steven Summer.
And same thing. Ground out in the first, single in the second.
Left-handed batter. Molnar up on the infield over there at third. The left-handed batter. They play him kind of shade him a little bit to left. It's the center fielder Ashby out there. We're in the bottom of the. We're in the top of the fourth. I'm sorry, the top of the fourth. Tim Sedmak's getting the call. Stop and get milk on the way home, honey.
I don't know the way this game's going. You may want to stop at the liquor store on the way home. The ABC store's right across the street.
All right. There's a ground ball to short. It was a tailor-made double play, and it goes right through the wickets of shortstop Aaron Lautenschlager.
Oh, man. Just can't get anything going here.
Yeah, you don't see that very often. He's a very good fielder. It's not going right tonight for the Vikings.
No, it is not. This is.
Nope, he is a good fielder. I can't believe my eyes on that one. So now it's first and second, one out. The ball's lifted into right field. Sedmak has it eyed up. He'll squeeze it. Runners will not advance. Of course, that's a good move. Not challenging the arm of Jonathan Sedmak.
Yeah, we saw him make a beautiful put out at Woodgrove game.
At Woodgrove game, he had an amazing double play to keep that game scoreless at that time, I believe.
Yes, he did.
Valley would go on to lose that one. That was a Group A Lockhart matchup, 1-0.
Yeah.
All right, so 2 outs now, top of the fourth. That ball is against Lautenschlager, calls this one. Popped up, he'll squeeze it. So
all right.
No one feeling better about that than shortstop Aaron Lautenschlager.
No kidding. All right. Going to the bottom of the fifth.
Bottom of the fourth.
Bottom of the fourth.
So the Raiders,
my math is off,
do not score, thankfully, after that error by Lautenschlager.
Yes, but that is
And
lucky.
Once again, the Vikings will step to the plate looking for their first hit of the evening. Maybe I should stop talking about it.
They've had a couple base runners. Just got to get some hits.
Molnar leading off for the Vikes.
Molnar leading off.
Looking out at that scoreboard,
on there, I didn't get a chance to change it.
I see a bunch of zeros for the Vikings, except to make matters worse, the only
2 errors
digit is a deuce for the errors.
Actually, there should be 3. 3, yeah. Well, we had the one that could have been a double play, and he missed the ball at second. And then we had the overthrow at third. And then we just had the shortstop. So 6 hits for County. None for the Vikes. And
they have
3
6
errors.
hits?
Yeah, they have 6 hits. 5 runs on 6 hits. That's what I have, yeah.
So our stat extraordinaire, Rod Ogren, unfortunately is giving us all the bad news that the Vikings actually have 3 errors because we got an error on that pickoff move. That's correct.
Now batting number 5, Jared Molnar.
All right, let's see if we get something started here, guys.
Here we go, Mr. Molnar.
Bottom of the 4th, third baseman, number 5, Jared Molnar.
His dad is watching from Boston tonight. Maybe
He's in
gonna
Beantown?
He's in Beantown. Maybe he's going to go see the Bruins
my Lord. Molnar in Beantown. I wish I was there. Oh, there's
play.
a
There you go.
base hit up the middle.
Hey, all right.
Jared Molnar to break the ice for the Vikings, their first hit of the evening.
Now batting number 7, David Chambers.
All right,
All
so
right, here we go. Rally time, bottom 4. Yeah, I'd be surprised if they had him stealing, though, with
All right.
down 5 runs. Whoa.
breaking ball is just inside.
It's a good
from
thing
Alexander.
it broke. If it hadn't,
Molnar on first.
if it hadn't broken, it would have hit him.
David Gingras, tonight's starting pitcher, now playing second base for the Vikings. At the plate. Ball is low and outside. I
Gingras,
don't imagine we'll see Molnar doing anything down there. Down 5-0. We just got to go station to station here.
Yep. Gingras had a sacrifice in the first to push the run around.
A throw over. What's a quick move he has?
He does have a good move.
Yep.
Already worked once. Vikings got to stay home a little bit more, especially when they're down 5.
If another Viking gets picked off, you don't even bother coming to the dugout. You just head home.
Back up your cleats.
Well, that ball is hit pretty well down the third base line, but foul just outside the bag. 2-1 count. What is John Molnar doing in Boston? He's out there on work?
I don't know.
Work for
Didn't ask
Mr.
him. He
Molnar?
just said he was in Boston.
That ball's hit in the left center. Hit it well. Going back. It's going to go up against the fence.
All right,
Molnar
here we
will go
go.
to third. He'll be waved around by Wayne Todd. The throw coming to third base for some reason. Ball gets away from the third baseman. And Gingras will take third.
Wow.
It'll be a double and an error for Gingras, an RBI double, and Molnar will cross the plate with the first run of the inning.
Okay,
And
here
the
we
first
go.
run of the evening
First run of the evening.
for the Vikes. Got a little mojo working up here.
Got a little mojo.
Hey, once we start talking about Beantown,
That's right.
well, I hope
That was the whole problem.
it would be tough for Molnar to be at the hockey game because they're playing in Carolina.
Oh, well, never mind. Ooh, that was a dangerous throw.
I don't even know why he'd bother throwing down there, but he did.
Yeah, I don't either.
All right.
That was a ball.
At the plate for the Vikings is the left fielder number 21, Reese Goodlin. Outside corner, he gets the call. Evens the count at 1. That ball is inside. He's got a little screw action on that fastball. Ball cuts in against the left-handers. It comes at him a little bit and tails off a little bit. Saws him off inside. Evens the count at 2. Corners are up for the Raiders. A ground ball will score the second run of the game for the Vikings, as will a fly ball. But we'd like to see a base knock.
Yes, we would. Get some more runners on. More runners. Need more runners.
Swings through it
That was
for the
not
first
it.
out of the inning. The one thing we didn't want to see
Nope.
was the strikeout.
John Sedmak.
All right, stepping to the dish now is now playing right field for the Vikings, number 15, Jonathan Sedmak.
Let's see.
Jonathan will be furthering his baseball career down at the University, Mary Washington, right? Mary Washington University. We don't know what he's going to be when he gets to college. He could be a closer, or infielder, or outfielder, right? We don't know.
Could be anything.
Could be anything.
Maybe he'll play football. Well, I guess he can't for Mary Washington. They didn't have a football team. He was a good
Up
football
the middle.
player, too.
It's going to get a run in. He bobbles it. He'll have time to throw over.
All right.
Sedmak will knock in. Gingras, RBI ground out for Jonathan Sedmak. And now the Vikings are down by only 3 runs. 2 outs in the inning. It's time for Michael Grupe to start another rally.
That was
the designated hitter is number 33, as we mentioned, Michael Grupe. 2 outs, nobody on for the Vikings. 1 run, 2 runs across this inning.
So with nobody on, but we at least got 2 back.
Down low with the breaking ball. We got a pitch count on Alexander.
Yeah, 2 balls. It was his 49th pitch. 50. Well, this may be his 50th. I don't know. I don't remember.
50 pitches for Joe Alexander.
I don't remember if it counts
and
before
he's
or after
not in danger of coming out as we're in the bottom of the 4th.
Yep, he's worked half
and
the game.
He finds himself in command with a 5-2 lead.
There's a strike. 110 if, yeah, with no
and
rest.
He continues
with
to throw
full
strikes.
Rest, it's 110.
Although he is behind in this count, 3-1. That ball is laid right in there. Looks like he took something off on that one just to throw it across. Grupe was fooled on it. Check swing, fouled out of play to run the count full. 33 at the dish. 3-2, 2 outs. Swing, strike 3.
2 strikeouts for Grupe.
Grupe, not a good swing at that either. Kind of a half-hearted swing. Got fooled a little bit.
Yep, got a couple back. Top 5.
We move to the top of the 5th inning. Dudak will go back to the hill for the Vikes.
Should be Jack Pomada, Joe Alexander, and Dutch DeProspero up next.
So, Rod, what do we have on tap on the Stat Stream schedule this week?
So this week, well, we're at Thursday, so nothing going on tomorrow. Then, well, if they win, there's a baseball game Monday, but unfortunately I'm going to be in Philly, so I don't think we'll be able to cover it anyway.
See this right here?
What? You're on mute. How long have you been on mute? Once again, Mr. Russatello has been muted.
I think I'm going to ask you what Molnar's dad's name was.
Probably. So as I was saying, then on Tuesday, the boys lacrosse team is playing in the second round of the playoffs after the beautiful game on Tuesday night where Robbie Adams scored 11 goals and tied a playoff record as they defeated Heritage. So they'll move on to play Riverside on Tuesday. We're hoping to do that game. It's at Riverside, so I got to get permission from them.
Organization.
We're planning to be there. All
right, Rod.
Here we go.
We got 2 runs that last inning, and I apologize. I just looked down and saw that my microphone has been on mute ever since we were discussing John Molnar being in Beantown.
Well, you had some great words in there, though. It was some of your best announcing ever.
This is a professional operation over here, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I put it on mute because I didn't want anybody to hear me asking what Jared Molnar's dad's first name was, out of respect for the broadcast.
Did he? Bill's not talking.
Oh my. Well, what are you going to do? We got 2 runs across when I was on mute.
Maybe you should go back on mute.
You want to do a full recap? So John Molnar can't go to the Bruins game because the Bruins aren't playing in Boston. They're playing in Carolina. So we don't know why he's in Boston. And his kid scored a run, and we got 2 runs in the inning, and they're down 5-2.
All right, there you go.
Caught up.
All caught up. And you saw it all right here on statstream.biz. You didn't hear it, but you saw it.
I just got scolded by John Molnar. He told me to turn my ringer off.
Oh, yeah, 1 and 2.
All right, here's
right.
Gingras. No, that's not Gingras. That's Dudak.
No,
I'm all messed up now.
Now we're 2 and 2.
Gingras is playing second. Sedmax in right field. Dudak is on the hill.
You got a text from Molnar. Can you read it?
Yeah, I saw it.
I'll read it. Molnar, we got a text coming in from our audience. I'm in Boston trying to find an agent for Russatella.
King of the mute. Oh, strikeout.
Came out. All right.
Dudak, the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 11, Joe Alexander.
It's Dudak's second strikeout of the night.
The other night, we did a lacrosse game over here, and we realized at the end of the game that the entire first half of the lacrosse game, the record button wasn't on.
First quarter.
Whatever.
But we got all the replays.
That ball is hit well. Sedmak
Got it.
camps under it and squeezes it for the second
All
out
right.
of the inning. Two men up, 2 men down for Dudak.
Yeah, Dudak's pitching well.
This
Will it
is
be
the
enough?
third baseman with the baseball name Dutch De Prospero, number 7.
Yeah, Dutch reached on an air in the second and had a
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
fly ball to left, I think, in the third.
Yeah, Dudak is pitching very well.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we just lost connection. It'll come back.
Low and outside.
We
One and
We do lose connection on occasion, folks, but if you hang on, it'll come back and it'll
Public
pick up right
address
where it left
announcer
off.
Jeff Brown is calling for the rally caps here. We're in the bottom of the 4th. We got all kinds of time, Jeff. Oh, we're on top of the 5th. That's right. That's right.
My big screen's not working, so you can't see
Where are we?
it.
Loudoun Valley?
We're in Beantown.
Top of the 5th.
2-2.
Deuces are wild here. 2 strikes.
So if you're watching at home, you probably just saw a pause in the stream. It does that on occasion, but if you just have a little patience, it will come back and you will not miss any plays. It picks back
There's
up
the
where it
2-2
left
pitch
off.
from Dudak outside. The count will run full. 2 outs here, no base runners. Top of the 5th. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Dudak. That's got to be a called strike.
Low and outside.
Oh, man, that was a nice pitch. I got to have that if I'm Dudak. Right on the corner. I've seen that pitch called a strike earlier. We supposed to be neutral here in the booth?
Yes.
I got to tell you something. That was a called strike, should have been. Ball was right where he as a pitcher's pitch. Right on the corner.
All right.
He loses him. All right.
Thomas Ronis is up to bat. He had a walk in the second. Fly
called that
to
one a
left
strike?
in the third.
He called that one a strike. Okay.
'Cause
All right, we got a runner on. The batter is Tom Ronis. We're getting sidetracked here in the booth. That one's a little bit
we
low.
would never do that.
County up on top 5. The 2 here, the top of the 5th. 2 men out, 1 man on first base. And Dudak is trying to get out of the 5th to get the Valley offense back at the dish. And they whittle away at this 5-2 deficit.
Yeah, they whittled well last inning. They got to keep that up. Couple nice hits, couple runs.
2-1 count here to Ronis. That ball's outside and low as he falls behind now 3-1. Nice crowd here at Loudoun Valley on a beautiful evening over here for baseball or soccer or softball, wherever you want to go to. Inside. That's back-to-back walks now for Dudak.
Disconnected.
As the right fielder and the number 9 hitter, Spencer Pomada, comes to the dish. Runners now on first and second. Both runners on board, courtesy of the walk.
2 walks, yep.
What did Pomada do last time there, Rod?
Let's see. Pomada.
That's a called
He's hit-
strike.
He's hit 2 singles.
He's
Single in
got-
the second, single in the fourth.
He's got 2 singles, 2 for 2.
Yep, 2 for 2.
Pomada 2 for 2. Got a couple ribbies. 0-1 as Dudak is ahead in the count. He's up to 49 pitches himself, isn't he?
Yes, he is. 49.
Ryan Dudak came on in the second inning. He's got him picked off at second base, but he
Awfully
was a
close.
good play there.
That was a good play.
It's tough to make that throw in Dudak's defense because he's kind of got his body working against him.
Yeah.
He's got to go all arm to get it back there. And the ball's a little to the right side of the bag. Just gave the runner enough time to dive back in. Ball's loose, picked up. He'll throw it down, and he's going to get in there as well. The runner on first stays where he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donofrio picked it up, and for some reason he took a look down at the base runner on first base, and that little hesitation was enough to allow the runner moving from second to third to get in there safely. So now runners on the corners with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th.
That goes a pass ball.
That was low. I'd say, I don't know. I'd say it was a wild pitch. What do you think? Up the middle, it's going to be squeezed by Lautenschlager. He'll step on the bag for the force play.
All right,
and
here
get
we go.
the Vikes out of the top of the 5th unscathed as they'll come to the bat. They'll come to bat in the bottom of the 5th. Looking to whittle away once again, down 5-2.
They definitely need to whittle. No, I'm not on mute. Hey. A little too much fun up here in the booth. All right, so you got Brad Walker, Joseph Donofrio, and Riley Ashby coming up for the Vikes. You see the County with 1 error and Valley with 3. County with 6 hits to Valley's 2. County has 1 error. Yeah. So there's your numbers. Actually, I have some player numbers too. Let's see.
Bounce. I'm back. It's fun to be at YMCA.
I'm going to put Bill on mute at this end.
YMCA. I say, young man.
I think the CTO is going to mute you here in a second, Bill.
Oh, my. All right. All right, here we go. First baseman for the Vikings, number 22, Brad Walker. Looking to get a little rally going against the tough right-hander, Joe Alexander, for Loudoun County. Oh, he gets that call. I'm telling you right now, look, I'm right behind home plate. That ball is at least 6 inches further outside than the first walk of the top of the 5th. Not that I'm perseverating on that. See, it puts him, he feels defensive. He's got to swing at that one. Now he falls behind. It's 0-2. As he got, well, it should be 1-1. I agree with you. All right, here's these. He got a piece. He swung through. He's going to be safe. He did not get a piece, so it's a swinging strike.
That may be the fluke play we needed.
Yeah, that's just what we needed. Is right.
Okay, so
It's a strikeout.
Strikeout and then a wild pitch.
It's a strikeout. Yep, it's a strikeout. It's not an out though.
Yeah. Does the catcher get credit for a strikeout on that?
The pitcher gets credit for a
the
strikeout.
pitcher?
Yep.
That's goofy.
All right.
It's a wild pitch.
So he'll advance to first as the ball was in the dirt and the catcher couldn't come up with it. The umpire immediately gave the safe sign, meaning he did not get a piece of it. Ball's grounded to third. It's a base hit.
All right, here we go.
That was the catcher, Joseph Donofrio, signaling just past the diving reach of the third baseman. Why he's up so far on the grass there with a 5-2 lead, I'm not quite sure, but he was. We'll have a pinch runner coming in for the Vikings. I don't have a number 23 here on my roster.
Running the second base, number 23, Jamie McClellan.
Jamie McClellan.
McClelland. What's the last name? McClelland?
Jamie.
No outs, right?
No outs. No outs. McClellan will run for Walker.
All right, we got men on first and second, right? All right, here we go.
At the dish is it the
Riley Ashby at the dish.
center fielder, number 8, Riley Ashby.
He took a walk in the third inning.
All right, so the Vikes trying to rally here. Down 5-2 in the home half of the 5th inning. The first 2 runners have reached. Unconventionally, the first one reached on a swinging third strike. That was Brad Walker, who's now being pinch run for by McClellan. Ball is up high to Ashby. And after Walker reached on the swinging strike, Donofrio with a clean single to left field. First and second, nobody out here for Ashby.
Tying run at the plate.
Ball is outside. Ball is outside. He called it a strike?
He called it a strike. I don't think he.
That ball's way outside, but it's called a strike.
I don't think he pulled his bat back.
Oh, so he offered at it?
Yeah. No? All right.
Well, he offered that one. He will advance 2 runners, and Alexander will throw it low.
Oh, go.
That will bring a run in. Alexander took his time, but he threw it too low.
Wow.
It looked like covering first base was a second baseman, right? I believe that was Ronis who went over to cover first base. Couldn't dig it out.
What do we got?
And all of a sudden, it's 5-3. That'll be an error on the pitcher, Alexander.
Yep.
Viking runners on the corners. Still nobody out here in the home fifth.
That's exactly what we needed. First and third. Come on, refresh. Why is that put him on first and third? All right, what do we got?
We got Lautenschlager.
Yeah, Lautenschlager's up. Runners are actually in first and third. I'm not.
That ball's, it's right.
Gets through.
Another error for Loudoun County. Lautenschlager hits it right at the third baseman. It goes right through him.
Wow.
He had the runner hung up to dry. I don't know if he pulled his eyes up to look at the runner who was dead right in front of him. Nonetheless, he misses it. Still no outs. That'll bring a mound visit from County. 5-4 as the game has entirely turned upside down now.
Yes, it has.
The rally hats are on in the booth.
All right.
Nobody out. Alexander, how many pitches does he have?
Hang on, I'm trying to get the other stats right.
Statstream.biz. We don't know how many pitches he has. I want to go with 75.
We do. I just got to get the. He's at 60. He's at 60 pitches.
60.
Might be a little bit more. I'm
going with 75. It's got more than 60.
I still got 2 runs on the board.
You told me it was
straight first.
You told me it was 49 2 innings ago.
I still have 2 runs on the board. See, now I got the score right. Let's start with the score. Then we remember how many pitches.
It's 5-4. No outs. That's all that matters.
It is.
Jared Molnar's at the dish for the Vikings.
Oh, wait, who's at second?
First and second, nobody out. Molnar squares around the bunt. It's going to roll foul. Roll foul. It rolled foul.
Oh, there we go. 29 is the second.
He deadened it nicely.
Donofrio's at second, right?
We have Ashby at second. Donofrio scored.
Oh, all right. That's
Ashby's at second.
Okay, that's where I missed it.
And that's Lautenschlager, the base runner at first. Still nobody out. Once again, all this started.
There we go.
A swinging strike 3 by Bradley Walker. He swung through the third strike. The catcher couldn't squeeze it, and that's how he reached. Next thing you know, there's an error, another error, and it's 5-4.
Yep, right back in this game.
Alexander now got to be feeling the pressure. Nobody out. 2 runners on. The 1-1 pitch to Molnar. He squares around. He gets that one down. It's going to roll foul again. No, it stays fair. It stays fair. That'll be a base hit for Molnar.
Alexander's just looking at it, going, move.
It'd be impossible to have a better bunt than that.
He was. Wow.
Kudos to the groundskeeper. That grass was mowed at just the right height and just the right angle. I don't know who the groundskeeper is, but the bases are loaded.
All right, David Gingras.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Breaking ball. He doesn't get the call. He does, and he looks in and asks where it was. I'm telling you, that was right down the heart of the plate.
It looked pretty much like a strike to me.
That pitch was right down the middle. That one, and Alexander clearly rattled. Didn't get the call on the breaking ball. He's not coming. Look, he's not deliberate now, folks.
No,
taking his time, rubbing the ball. Bases are loaded. He's in a big jam here, Rod.
Yes, he is. And it's not really his fault. His defense has not helped him.
Line shot. Oh, what a play by the shortstop. Steps on second for one. Throws over. They'll turn two.
Okay.
Great play by the shortstop. It's not an RBI.
Jeez.
It's not an RBI. The ball was absolutely stung. Who was the batter there? Gingras.
Gingras, yeah.
Gingras stung it. A great play by Gillen, Mitch Gillen. Short hop, picked it cleanly, went to two, got to force. They turned two, but the Vikings tie the game at 5.
What do we got? Runner at...
That ball's right at the second baseman. He looks home for some reason. I don't know why he looks home. He throws to first for the third out of the inning, but the Vikings push across 3 runs. And the game is all tied as we move to the top of the 6th, Rod.
I know. I still got to get the stats straightened out here.
Well, you're still telling me that Joe Alexander only has 60 pitches in the game.
Well, that one I think is right. That's not the one I'm worried
That's
about.
Not right.
It's the, all right, it was not an earned run. It was an RBI.
No, it's not on a double play, no RBI.
Oh, okay. All right, so you didn't get the RBI. All right, there we go. See, I gotta get all this right so we can do Cannon's games and I can be accurate on those.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
I'm not on mute.
You're not on mute, so I'm listening.
With the double play?
That was a good play.
That was a nice play.
That was a nice play.
That ball was stung.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, who we got up next? Because my thing's all messed up.
We've seen it all tonight.
Who's up next?
So we've seen balls. We've seen routine grounders right at infielders.
What number?
That go right through them. And then we see balls that are hit right on the screws, and they pick them cleanly. We've seen a third strike in the dirt that started a rally for the Vikings.
Yep, it's been a crazy game. All right.
So Joe Alexander actually had to get 4 outs that inning, but he finally got out of the inning. But he doesn't come away with the lead as the Vikings have tied it up at 5.
Yeah.
And the guy that made that amazing play to end that double play comes to the dish. That's the shortstop, Mitch Gillen, who flies out to Ashby for the first out of the inning. So Gillen didn't make the last out of the inning. That was from the second baseman, the ground ball, but he made a nice play on that hard ground ball up the middle. Now we got 1 out. We're in the top of the 6th inning. And at the dish is Steven Summer, the first baseman, number 24. Left-handed batter, hits it weakly over to Gingras. He fields cleanly over to Walker. That's the 2nd out of the inning. And Dudak has new life out there, folks.
Yes, he does. Yep. Oh, wow. There's a
The
top of the
center
order,
fielder,
right.
number 29, Sean Goodhart, steps to the plate.
Let's see what Sean did out there. So Sean has hit 3 fly balls.
Everything working okay?
All to right field.
Oh, he hits him in the
when
back.
he gets plunked.
Loses command of that one, and Goodhart will reach as he got drilled between the numbers.
Yes, he did. That can't feel good. What were you asking me?
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
That's good?
Yeah. It stopped a couple times,
All right.
so we're it's a couple minutes behind.
Okay.
You know, is what it is. It catches up though. Like if you're watching at home and it stops,
Okay.
when it comes back, it'll be right where you left off, so you don't miss anything.
That ball is low and inside, I
Yeah,
guess.
inside.
Doesn't get that call. Donofrio looks over to get the signal from his bench coach. Curveball, hit down to Molnar. Fields cleanly, up, throws across the diamond.
Got him.
To squeeze the 3rd out of the inning. Nice play by Jared Molnar. And now we move to the home half of the 6th, and Valley will have a chance to jump out on top for the first time in this contest, Rod.
Yeah, that would be great. All I need to do is push 1 across now. Let me see. Hang on. Yeah, that's who I have. Yep, we got Sedmak, Grupe, and Walker coming up.
So leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Vikings is going to be the right fielder, Jonathan Sedmak. Got some Steppenwolf we're jamming to now. You know, my man Rod Ogren back in the 60s, he was a madman.
I was a madman. I'm not that old. I was a mad kid.
You weren't it? Oh, yeah. Woodstock? Huh? I know it. You and Janis Joplin?
It was me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Jimi Hendrix.
Oh. Alexander's going to stay on the hill for Loudoun County.
His pitching hasn't been bad.
Well, we don't know how many pitches he has.
Behind him.
I'm saying
he's got 67.
He says it's only 67.
5 strikeouts, 2 walks.
Got more than that. Yeah. All right. Here we are, all knotted at 5 in the bottom of the 6th at Loudoun Valley. A beautiful night for baseball. And we get to start over here for the home 6th. Ball's hitting right back to the pitcher. This time Alexander is able to make the throw over to first. 1 pitch, 1 out for Alexander.
Yeah, County sort of fell apart that inning.
They did defensively.
Yep. What is that actually called when it's a strikeout and he gets the first? Is there a term for it? Ely.
Now batting for the first time in the contest for the Vikings is number 11, Jackson Ely. I don't know what Coach Wayne Todd is asking about here. If it's a equipment. Oh, he's just putting him in the game. He's probably asking him if the home plate umpire forgot to put his contacts in.
Could be that too. Hey, now it's 5-5 now.
I hate to get on the umpires.
That's not.
Really, I don't hate to get on the umpires.
Let's not bash them now. It's 5-5. They've let us come back.
I mean, we have a great position where we're sitting here in the booth. Yeah.
Yes, we are.
I mean, there have been pitches right down the middle of the plate that are called balls, and some are a foot outside and
they're strikes. They're called strikes.
So, well, they say they all even out.
Yep. It all evens out. We're not talking about major league umps here. All right. So let's see. Ely. Yeah, he hit it hard a couple times last game. Just didn't get in the right spots.
Ely will ground one to first base. It's fielded cleanly for the second out of the inning. That's first baseman Steven Sommer. So Walker, who was pinch run for earlier, gets to stay in the game.
Courtesy runner. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Brad Walker will step to the dish. The right-handed batter playing first base for the Vikings will take a called strike.
Brad had a fly to left in the second inning and struck out in the 5th. Yep. Oops.
Okay. That ball's hit well down the left field line, but he jerks it foul. Got a good piece of that, did Brad Walker.
Sorry, moved my camera the wrong way.
Now, for those of you not familiar with our field here, Rod, why don't you tell us the stat? This field has been in existence for how many years?
I think it's been 5 years, and it's only been about 3 homers here, I believe.
3 homers only, is that right, Jeff?
Yeah.
Very difficult to hit the ball out of this field. Not only is it deep all the way around, but the fence looks to be about 25 feet high, I'd say. And that ball is grounded weakly down to first base as well.
Yep.
And the Vikings will go 1, 2, 3, but that's okay. We got a brand new ball game here.
Yes, we do.
At Loudoun Valley as we move to the 7th inning, all squared away at 5. You got some stats for us?
Yep.
Why don't you tell us how many pitches Joe Alexander has?
69, maybe 70. 73. 73. I don't know. See, you're going to have to go back and watch and count.
Well, it's funny you say that, Rod.
That's usually pretty accurate.
Because
There
you
are
can
things that
watch
are
this
off.
broadcast and all of our broadcasts
Yes, you can.
at statstream.biz at your leisure because you have figured out something called on demand, right, Rod?
Yeah, on demand, and it's free.
Well,
And on demand in your cable service, they'll charge you $20 for a movie. You get this for free.
so it's really on free demand.
That's right.
I think we should change that link.
It's on free demand.
On free demand.
Just then.
It's not really, you don't have to pay for it. So any broadcast we have here, any sport, you can go to our website, statstream.biz. You can watch this game as many times as you want. Hopefully we'll get a victory tonight, and you'll want to watch it a few times. I'm getting text images sent to me from, who sent that?
Molnar.
Jared Molnar's dad,
John
Molnar,
Molnar. We'll see.
sent some kind of a image. It's me with a
You're the-
Bruins
you're the
logo. Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you're on the throne.
I gotta tell you, I don't watch Game of Thrones.
He sent me one of those earlier too, but you're on the throne.
I do like that image though.
I know. He sent me one too. Just didn't have the Boston Bruins next to it.
All right, public address announcer Jeff Brown calling for strike one. Here's the first pitch in the 7th inning
Wait, gotta have a
from Dudek, and it is low. But he might call it. He might call it. No, he doesn't call that one a strike. Yeah, you don't know. That ball was in the dirt, and it is called a ball. And this is number 10, the left fielder, Jack Pomada. Ball's up high. Falls behind 2-0. Viking defense is playing straight away. Everybody's squared up, right down. No pull. Everybody's third baseman, Molnar, even with the bag. Walker playing a little behind the bag at first.
So who do
Falls
they bring?
behind 3-0.
Who do they bring in after Dudek?
That ball
There
is
you go.
right down the middle. 3-1 as Pomada taking all the way.
Ooh. Oh wow!
He calls that one a strike. Pomada looks back at him.
Like you said, they even up. They
You
even
don't know
up.
what's going to happen.
They even up.
Full count.
See, throw it inside again because it
He swings and misses through the fastball. That ball was pink. That had a lot on it, too. Outside fastball from Dudek gets him swinging for the first out of the inning.
It's Dudek's third strikeout of the evening.
His third strikeout.
Yeah,
And
he
this
hits
kid's
first
an
pitch.
athlete. We talked about him earlier. This is the
First
pitcher,
pitch.
Joe Alexander. He swings at
Poor
that one down.
man.
Molnar fields it cleanly to throw across the diamond. It's a good arm
Got
on that
him.
third baseman for the Vikings,
That is
Jared
a good
Molnar.
arm.
He loads up the cannon and fires it across the diamond. Molnar with a nice play for the second out of the inning.
He's had a couple of nice plays tonight.
Good ball player. And stepping to the dish now is the baseball name, Dutch De Prospero. Fouls one straight back.
Let's see what
Out of
Dutch
play.
See what Dutch did in his recent at bats.
I believe Dutch's great-grandfather was Mordecai Three Fingers Brown. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Huh? Oh, is it right? Oh. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Dudek. Outside and low.
I thought they might call
Tried
out.
to get him to go fishing. He wouldn't swing.
But the catcher was out there trying to frame it for the ump. Didn't get it that time.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Took something off it, just out of the reach of Gingras. It's lined into right field for a clean base knock. Sedmak brings it back into the infield. That'll be a base runner for Loudoun County with 2 down here in the top of the 7th. And it will bring to the dish their second baseman, number 1, Tom Ronis. That's a nice off-speed offering there. The breaking ball just picks the corner for strike 1.
Ronas had 2 walks and hit a fly to left.
Good crowd on hand here. A beautiful night. That ball is hit softly out to right center. It's going to drop in between center fielder. Circles it nicely as Ashby. He'll get it back into Gingras. He bobbles it, but no advancement there by the runner who was diving back to third. But now the Raiders with runners on the corners. 2 outs. It's a good defensive play there by Ashby. He couldn't take the risk of diving for it. If he dived and missed, the go-ahead runner would have most definitely scored.
Yep.
So he kind of circled behind it, played it safe, got it back into the infield.
And now we're going
And Dudek will work against the number 9 batter in the order, who also is number 9. Not only that, but he's playing right field.
position number 9. He's just 9 all the way
number
around.
9 hitter. Number 9 hitter, and he plays right field.
There you see some of the player and pitching stats for this evening.
All right,
As
so
we come
Molnar
back to
made
the
aware
action.
of that. He'll creep up a little bit to prevent against the bunt for a base knock.
2 outs there, right?
There's 2 outs,
Yeah.
yep. I believe he's got to be swinging away here. There's 2 outs.
It's 2 outs.
That ball's a
Yeah.
strike right where he wanted it. He jumps ahead, nothing in 1. You can throw that one a couple more times. Strike.
Nice.
Breaking ball in the inside corner. Nothing in 2. As Dudek trying to get out of a little jam here in the top of the 7th. Ball is lined
comes
into
across.
right field for a base hit.
Wow.
Nothing in 2, and he just softly delivered it into right field. It will deliver the go-ahead run for County. Takes a 6-5 lead here in the top of the 7th. I didn't see. Was the runner going? I got a brick wall. I can't see the runner from here, yeah. Ball was not hit very hard. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah, you can't see. There's a ball in the outside corner, and I mean the outside corner, called for a strike. That ball is hit well in the left field. It's stung. That ball is hit over left fielder Reese Goodland's head. That's going to score 2 runs.
2 more.
And County will go up by 3. That's a 2-out, 2 RBI double for the leadoff hitter, shortstop Mitch Gillen. That kid's a ball player. Gillen made the nice pickup on the twin killing earlier in the game, and he stings that one over Goodland's head for a 2 RBI double.
Yeah, that was a nice shot.
Valley fights all the way back to tie it at 5, and now they fall behind by 3 in the 7th. That ball is outside. Dudek now got to be rattled out there.
Yeah, he's throwing nothing but strikes.
He's
but
trying to get out of this. He falls
hitting it.
behind this batter 1-0. That ball is lined down the left field line, but it'll land foul. Kind of sawed him off a little bit. As much as you can saw somebody off with these titanium bats. Or alloy or whatever they are these days. What are they, Tim?
Aluminum, aren't they? Aluminum
Aluminum.
alloy?
Alloy. No, they're not wood. I know that. Oh, composite. It's another
hit.
base knock into right
Man.
field. Sedmak's got the big arm. He's going to throw it home. Not going to be able to get Gillen. And that's the 4th run of the inning. And
Yep.
it looks like Dudek has run out of gas.
Yep, I would say so.
No mound visits yet. But that ball was, the last 2 base hits have been absolutely stung by Loudoun County. but no one's going to go out and talk to him. I guess he's on his own out there. That ball is lifted. I believe it's going to go foul out of play down the first baseline. It does fall in the corridor there. Number 29 is Sean Goodhart, the center fielder. Was he, Don Rod?
He's had 3 fly balls, and then he got hit by a pitch last inning.
Oh, he got drilled to the numbers. That's right. That ball is outside, and it's called outside. 1-1. Dudak was really on a good roll until this 7th inning. He's really laboring now. He's thrown, what, 80 himself.
Yep.
He came in the 2nd inning. Anybody see the Viking bullpen? Anybody warming up?
There's a strike.
Is it down here? You can't see, can you? Nobody, right? You can't see. No. All right, 2-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. County has already pushed across 4. The ball is lined foul as well down the first baseline. He's staying alive. 2-2 off speed. Pit runner goes. They'll throw down. They're going to get him, I think.
Nope.
They punch him
out.
They
got him. Cool. I didn't think they got him.
I didn't realize there was no runner on third base.
Yeah.
Good thing they threw down. All right, that inning is finally over, Rod.
That inning's finally over is right, but man, that was ugly.
Yep.
Yep.
So the Vikings with only 4 hits, 5 runs, and 3 errors. Loudoun County with 11 hits, 9 runs. They also have 3 errors. Dudak able to, and Alexander will stay on the hill. He's got to be getting a little tired.
He's got 4 runs, a 4-run lead.
Yep, he's got a 4-run lead now.
Yep.
Yep. That one over Goodland's head was smacked. That's that.
11 hits.
That's the same kid hit that. The shortstop.
He's had a heck of a game. I can show you some.
We're talking about Mitch Gillen, the county shortstop, who has flashed his leather and he's done some damage at the dish. Looks to be a hell of a ball player there. Sorry for that term. I meant heck.
Yeah, so
you got some stats there for us, Ryan?
Yeah, it doesn't look right, though. I don't think it's right. It says...
All right, I'm going to take this quick opportunity. Once again, you'll see our sponsors are flashing up across the stream, the live stream, but the sponsors are flashing across the screen. All right, did it.
And there's steam coming out of your...
Well, we thank all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. There's Lydia Clark on your screen there. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 7th. Vikings need base runners.
Last
Swing
chance.
and a miss. That's the catcher, Joseph Donofrio.
Kind of half-hearted swing.
Yeah, he fooled him on the off-speed pitch. He's down 0-1. Here's the 0-1 delivery, of course, from Joe Alexander. He throws that one in. That's an off-speed. Looks like a changeup. It's 0-2.
It's 0-2. Yeah.
It's 0-2. That ball is well outside. The catcher shouldn't go out there. He should just stay where he is. That's
but he was set up so far out.
Yeah, he shouldn't set up that with this guy. Anyway, 1-2. Low, 2-2. You know, you just get the first guy on. It just seems to, make things easier. Put a little pressure on the defense.
Yeah.
You get somebody on base. Just adds a little bit of pressure.
And their defense was struggling in there.
He'll swing through that one. He thought maybe the catcher dropped it, but he didn't. And that's the first out of the inning. Ball was well off the plate, but he offered at it. Comes up empty, and it'll bring the center fielder, Riley Ashby, to the plate. Ashby looking to get a board here for the Vikings. Doesn't call that one. That's a ball.
Ashby had a walk and reached on an air.
That's down and low. 2-0.
Joe's still at 60 pitches.
No.
He's at 80 now.
2-0 pitch from Alexander.
Doubters.
That's outside, but he calls it a strike. Calls it a strike.
Wow.
It's a good 6 inches off the plate, ladies and gentlemen. He's got the Greg Maddox corner. That ball is fouled down the third baseline, even to count at 2. Once again, this game was fought hard early on by the Vikings to get back in it. They did finally tie it.
Yeah, being down 5-0, came all the way back.
And that's a lazy fly ball straight away to center field. And that's squeezed by Sean Goodhart. So now the Vikings are down to their last out. It's going to bring their leadoff hitter, shortstop, number 1, Aaron Lautenschlager, to keep the Viking playoff lives alive here. Down by 4, 2 outs, bottom 7. Doesn't get that call. Looks away disgusted, does Alexander. He can't tell either what's going to be a strike. 1-0. That's a ball, I believe. I hope.
Yeah,
yep.
that was a ball.
That's 2-0. Lautenschlager just looking to get on any way he can.
Yes, he is.
That's low. Now, that's one thing we haven't seen. We haven't seen him call a strike on one that actually bounced. 3-0 to Lautenschlager. And he tries to pour that one in, but that's high as well.
All right,
So he'll reach on 4 pitches. And they're going to – the coach wants to come out and talk to him, and Alexander waves him off and says, get back in the dugout. And he does. He backs up 3 steps. That will bring up third baseman. Had a nice game here, number 5, Jared Molnar.
He's also got a couple of hits. He had a sacrifice in the first.
Oh, yeah, no. A nice game all the way around,
Yep.
at the plate and in the field for sure.
Yep.
He's got an absolute cannon for an arm. Ball is outside. Good eye there to even the count at 1. Once again, a beautiful evening here at Loudoun Valley High School. The Vikings trying to rally once again to fight back. They've done it earlier. They were down by 5, and they did, in fact, fight all the way back. Now they find themselves down by 4, but they're really up against the wall here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th and 1 runner on.
Yeah, that 4-run 7th just was a killer.
That ball is high and tight. The one thing in their favor is that Alexander's pitch count, we've been talking about it all night. We don't know really what it is. We think it's got to be up, getting close to 90.
It's 91 right now.
91. 3-1 pitch. Swings right through it. And now the count runs full. He'll be off with the pitch. There's 2 outs. That's Lautenschlager at first. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Alexander. And that ball is lifted into center field. It's going to be,
running.
well, it's a right fielder actually ends up squeezing it as it drifts over to right fielder Spencer Pomada. And that is your ball game. Very disappointing loss here for the Vikings, Rod.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, got 5 runs across, but just couldn't hang on.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for everything. Thanks.
So once again, you'll see the handshakes out there as Loudoun County will move on. And who will they play next, Rod?
So they're going to play Woodgrove next.
Woodgrove will play Parkview. Parkview with not a very good squad, and this year, unfortunately, all their athletics have gone downhill recently. So it probably will be County against Woodgrove.
Yep, that'll be at Woodgrove.
And the next, that'll be at Woodgrove?
Yeah, probably on Monday.
Okay.
But I won't
And
be able
that'll
to
be
cover
the
that
end
one.
of the season for the Loudoun Valley Vikings as the fans from both schools give a round of applause for their student athletes. Once again, the totals here at Loudoun Valley for the visiting Loudoun County Raiders, 9 runs on 11 hits. They had 3 errors. Our Vikings pushed across 5 runs, only 4 base hits, and they also had 3 errors. Your final score again, Loudoun County 9 and Loudoun Valley 5. Rod, what's our next broadcast?
So our next broadcast will be on Tuesday when we bring you boys lacrosse. The Valley Vikings will travel to Riverside, and we are hoping to bring you that game. We have to, of course, get permission from the good folks at Riverside, but we don't think that will be an issue. That game will start, I believe it's at 7 o'clock start time, but you'll have to check the website. We'll update that information as we get it. And we will see you then.
All right. Well, I enjoyed this baseball run, and we'll look forward to the 2020 Loudoun Valley baseball season. Can't wait to
There
get
you
back
go.
here in the booth.
That's all right.
And
That'll be a
a
lot of
reminder,
fun.
though,
Look
that
forward
we
to it.
will be at opening night for the Percival Cannons home opener, which is Friday, May 31st.
Yes, we'll
So-
be there for that. That'll be a lot of fun.
That'll be our next baseball game that StatStream brings you. Once again,
Yeah.
our website is statstream.biz. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think that's it. I think we can sign
All
off.
right. Well, hope everybody has a wonderful evening, and we'll look forward to seeing you all on Tuesday night.
All right.
Again, my
Thank
name
you.
is Bill Russatella, signing off for my man Rod Ogren. Good night, everybody.
Thanks, Bill. Good night, everyone.
Can't believe I was on mute that long. Jared's dad's, I forgot his name was John. I said, what's the back on?
I know. I've done that before. I've had like orders on. Great. Well, I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. But the thing is, to me, I don't worry about that too much because the reason I started putting stats on here was I was like, well, I can't talk at all while I'm doing all this other crap. So I'll just put up all the information, like last plays and stuff. And that way, if you're, it doesn't matter if you don't do what I'm saying.
Hey, you did a good, I mean, I'm telling you, on that tweet that you put up there today, right?
Yeah.
So, was that the game? Was I late there? No, that was a Woodgrove game, right? There was some other game I came across on stat, I don't know, a baseball game, but you were by yourself. I didn't hear the other guy. What's the other guy's name?
Larry.
Larry. Did you do a baseball game when you were by yourself?
Yeah,